Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Easy Food Prep, healthy food you actually want to eat. So today I've got my very sexy cameraman, the Tony Body. He's actually up here from Sydney staying with us and visiting. So he's pretty excited about this, this beef that I'm going to make today. So today we are making slow cooked, shredded Mexican beef. Now this is an awesome recipe. Not only is it cheap, but it's super easy. So I've got 3 kilos of chuck roast, which I grabbed from Michael at Carina North Meat. So if you live in Brisbane and you go to our gym, you're gonna get a special on this when I release this video, but obviously you can just go to any butcher and try and get grass-fed and grass-finished beef. So yeah, this is it's a more budget cut of meat. So it's good to do in the slow cook because it makes it nice and tender. Then I have 2 onions chopped, 8 cloves of garlic, finely, probably roughly chopped. Then we've got tomato paste, so I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of that. I've got the juice of 2 limes. And then in this cup, mixed together, I've just got a number of spices. So I've got 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And then these 3, I've got paprika, cumin, and oregano. So I've got 2 teaspoons each of those. So this is really simple. Basically, you just throw it all in the pot and then you put it on for 7-8 hours, but I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so basically first you just want to throw the 4, I just do heaps, tablespoons of tomato paste just in the bottom of the crock pot. And you want to tip in the lime juice. And you just want to, this mixed spice mix here, actually it's also got 2 teaspoons of rock salt in there as well. So you just want to put in 2 teaspoons of that. And then you want to pop in the onion and the garlic. And then you're just going to stir that up. And you just want to mix it really well. So just, you can see that I've mixed that. It smells amazing. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to have this. And you could have this with, you could add some avocado, some white rice, which would be nice. All right, so now that that's mixed, then you're just basically going to get the meat, and I'm just gonna cut it out of its packaging. And you're just gonna place that into the crock pot. Just lay that flat. Just use your hands, and then you're gonna get the rest of the spices and you're just gonna rub it over the beef. So I'm just going to use my hands and just rub that in. Oh, that smells so good. And then you're just going to pop that over in the slow cooker, and you're going to turn it on and low for 7 to 8 hours. And it'll depend on what sort of slow cooker you have and how long it'll take. So we're going to put that in, and we're going to come back in 7 to 8 hours, and then we're going to shred it apart and cook it for a little bit longer. So I'll just pop that in now. Pop the lid on. And then just turn that on low, and you're good to go. So we've had the beef on now overnight. So it's probably been about 8 or so hours, just on a really low heat. And what you need to do is just pull it out of the crock pot, and then you're going to just basically shred it. So just I'll just pull out the real fatty bits, but it's really easy to shred. You can just basically see how it just falls off the bone, not off the bone because there's no bone in there, but you can just easily shred it with your fingers. Just pull out any bits, the chewy bits, I guess you'd call it. Just shred it apart. Once you've shredded it all, see these bits, you can just pull out these, just chuck them in there. We'll give them to Winston after. So I'm just gonna shred all of this, and then we'll come back when it's shredded and I'll show you what to do next. So now that we've shredded up, and I've put the gloves on because it's a bit hot and it burns your fingers, you just want to pour it back into the slow cooker, and basically just stir it all in, and that's going to soak up all those nice beautiful juices. And you can, if you want, you know, heat it a little bit more, but this is actually still quite hot. Or you could drain a bit of that, you know, if you're gonna use this in like, I don't know, if you didn't want it so juicy, you could just drain a bit of that liquid out, but I really like it like that. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm just gonna portion that up, and I'll probably have it with white rice, and it's gonna be fucking delicious. So enjoy.